Hi, welcome to Your Business, Your Rules. I'm Kat LeBlanc. This is the podcast for people who want to start and grow an online location-independent business so they can live a life of freedom and choice on their own terms. Welcome to episode 29, Business Satisfaction and Your Entrepreneurial Design Profile. I'm excited to share something new with you today, and it's been something I've been working on for a little while. It's in its first iteration, but I think it will be really helpful for you, even if many of the additions that I have up my sleeve aren't quite ready yet. First, a little background on where this comes from. When I first started helping people find the right business idea one-on-one, I got my clients to fill out a huge amount of prep for me. I would use this prep to do my own analysis on who they were as a person to figure out their business idea and how we should set their business up. The question I would ask myself was, what does this person need in a business to be fulfilled and happy? Because people are completely different. Some people need lots of social interaction to be happy, and some prefer the quiet of working by themselves. Some people need to have a broad focus in their business to bring lots of skills together, and other people really just want to do one thing. I would go through my clients' prep and pick out these elements that I would see in their personality. At the time, I didn't have a system to do this. I was just figuring out who they were so we could build something that felt good for them on a day-to-day basis. Think about it like this. If you were to tell a person who hates being on camera that they need to live stream every day, they are going to hate their business. If you tell someone who loves presenting that they need to pore over their analytics each day, they're going to want to kill themselves, right? We've all heard of work satisfaction, but what about business satisfaction? The assumption is that if we work for ourselves, all of those issues that we had in corporate, like dealing with bosses and politics and work we didn't like, go away. But that's not completely true. Instead, we have to manage ourselves as opposed to being managed, either well or badly, by other people. And we have to figure out what gets done and by who, or by ourselves. But there are ways of starting a business that fits your personality and running your business in a way that also feels good to you and to set up an environment that suits you. But most of us don't know how to do that because we've never had to do it before. The first step there is to really understand how you operate. And that's where I started with my clients. Really, I was looking to figure out what their operations manual is, right? What their run book is. I would figure out how they operated and what they needed to feel good in a business. Essentially, what would give them business satisfaction. And this approach worked really well. I never shared what I was doing because it seemed like, what else would I be doing, right? Surely this is what they're paying me for. But then I realized that no one else is talking about this. Almost exclusively, other leaders in the field are pushing one way of doing things, the way that worked for them. No one's thinking or talking about creating work satisfaction inside of businesses, but it can be done. So recently, I sat down and worked out exactly what I had been doing when I helped build my clients' businesses so that I could turn it into something that could be used outside of my own head, and the Entrepreneurial Design Profile was born. The main reason why this is so important is because doing meaningful work isn't enough. So let me repeat that. Doing meaningful work isn't enough. We all know we want meaningful work, right? That's a given. It's a statement I most frequently hear from people. But we don't want to feel bad on a daily basis to do it. We make the assumption that getting rid of a shitty boss or office will fix that, But if you start the wrong business or run your business the wrong way, you are just recreating a dissatisfying work environment in another form. Of course, anything rewarding or worth doing is hard at times. There's no getting past that, and I'm not saying that being a business owner should be easy by any means. But if we are to work for ourselves and be able to stick at it long enough to reach all our lofty aspirations that we have for ourselves and others with our work, we need to feel good most of the time doing it. We need business satisfaction. And how do we achieve that? By knowing how we operate, how you want to show up in your business, by finding those elements of your personality and harnessing them. As Oprah says, align your personality with your purpose and no one can touch you. If you combine meaningful work, which for it to be meaningful has to be connected in some way to your purpose, with building a business that is designed to fit your personality, then you have it all. The entrepreneurial design profile is that missing piece. How to not just start, but be running a business that fits your personality. So it feels good on a day-by-day basis and it's not fundamentally clashing with who you are. As I said, it's version 1.0 at the moment, but I hope it will give you some insight into who you are and how to start and run your business so you are getting some business satisfaction. And I have to say, whenever I use those words, I break out into some Rolling Stones in my own head. So you can get your entrepreneurial design profile at myentrepreneurialdesign.com or follow the link in the show notes. It's completely free and there's no launch or promotion attached to this. I really hope you get some insight and value out of the entrepreneurial design profile, and I look forward to sharing more about that and how to build a business that fits you very soon. Thanks for listening to Your Business, Your Rules. I'm Kat LeBlanc. If you like this show, I'd love you to subscribe, share, and leave a review on iTunes. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, head over to my website at katleblanc.com. Until next time.